What is the number one factor that determines where the ball goes? Stay tuned and find out. Hi, my name is Coach Kitri from GOLFTEC Singapore. Today I would like to talk to you regarding club face and its importance in where the ball goes. Regardless of what swing you have or where you're playing, the main factor that controls where the ball goes is the club face at the point of impact. If this club face is pointing to the right, ball's going to the right. If this club face is pointing to the left, ball's going to the left. If it's pointed straight, well, you know where it's going to go. What does a closed impact look like? Well, something like this, with, as you can see, the club is pointing well to the left of the ball. What does a square impact look like? Something like this, with the shaft leaning a little bit towards the target. And what does an open impact look like? Something like that, where you can see, I'm just ready to slice it. So how does this look like in terms of the swing? So let's find out. What does a closed club face look like at impact? Naturally, something like that. During the swing, as it's coming down to the ball, you can see how the club face is pointing down to the ground. Hence, creates a hook. So, what does an open club face look like at the point of impact? Well, something like that, as you can see. And in the process, in the downswing, you can see how the face is wide open, staring right at the camera. And what does it create? A big slice. Shot, naturally at the point of impact, has the club face square to the ball, with the hands slightly forward towards the target, and in the downswing position, has the toe slightly less than vertical, where the club face is in line with my spine. And what shot does it create? How do the swings look like? Now, on my left here, you're going to be seeing a swing that has a significantly closed club face. And on my right, you're going to be seeing a swing that has a significantly open club face. Now, the data points that we'll be checking out is face to path, club path, face to target, and also the shoulder and hip sway during the downswing. Now, if you have a look over here, on my left, as I'm taking it down, right before it hits the ball, you can see how the club face is very clearly closed. That the club face is literally pointing downwards to the ground, with an excessive hip sway towards the target, and a face to path that's almost 30 degrees closed, a club path that's 15 degrees into out, a face to target that's 15 degrees closed. Nothing that you want to do. Now on my right, you can see here, as my club face is coming down to the ball, my shoulder and hip sway are moving well away from the target, with the club face pointing all the way to the sky, and a face to path, club path, and face to target well open and out to in. Neither of these situations is the ideal and not something that you want to do. So, if you guys enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and then that way you'll be able to receive a notification during our next video. What does an ideal shot look like? Now, obviously the ideal shot is for the ball to reach the target, right? To go reasonably straight. But the calculations to be straight is different from person to person. And how do they look like? Well, if you look over here, as I'm coming down, my club face, like I mentioned before, is ideally in line with my spine, with the club face pointing just slightly less than vertical on the downswing. But if you have a look at the face to path, the club path, and the face to target, now the face to target with 1.6 degrees open, so that means that the ball moves slightly right of the target line, but the combination of the club path being 4.7 degrees into out and the face to path being 3 degrees closed allowed the ball to draw back to the target and create the ideal push draw shot. In the last video I spoke about the club path. Now I'm going to talk to you about how the club face and the club path create your swing direction and what does it do to the rest of your game. So as you can see here, my club path is about 4 degrees into out. So to allow myself to hit a relatively straight shot, I have to match that with a face to path that's 3 degrees and a face to target that's about 1 to 2 degrees open, which allows me to start the ball slightly right of the target and then let it come back to the target which is the ideal shot which we would like to create, which we call a push draw. Now, the correlation of path to path can be very different from person to person, but it pretty much looks something like this, where it allows you to hit a reasonably decent ideal push draw shot. Now, if you have an issue with a significantly into out path or an out to in path that allows you to have a face that's super open or super closed, let me show you some ways on figuring out how to fix your club face. Now, if your path is still too significantly into out or out to in, I recommend watching this video to figure out how to fix that. But if you still have a pretty decent swing, yet still unable to control the ball, here are a couple of things you can do. So if your problem is that you're still slicing or fading the ball, one thing that you can do at your address position is actually strengthen or close your grip, meaning having your lead hand go to work away from the target and you'll be able to see up to 3 knuckles on your lead hand. That way, it allows the face to be a lot more close through impact. Now, if your problem is that you tend to hook the ball significantly, then what you can do with your grip is actually weaken or move your hand, your lead hand towards the target, where you can kind of see only about 1 to 2 knuckles, and then that way it kind of opens the club face a little bit more through impact, and helps you straighten up your shot. Just to clarify what we spoke about today, the main determining factor that controls where the ball goes is club face. And it's the combination of club face and club path that determine your swing direction. Now, tidbits on how to fix your ball flight if it's going right or left. Well, if your ball is slicing, you'd want to close or strengthen your grip. And if your ball is hooking, then you're going to want to open or weaken your grip. All right?